Hey all, Tug Nestor here, bringing you another Tug's Tips. Now to get this out of the way, I'm sure you're like, Tug, you look so dashing today. What's with the tie? What's with the beautiful paisley shirt? I actually just came back from a date. To be clear, came back from a date. What I mean by that is I was eating a date, like the fruit, and I generally don't chew those. I just swallow them whole. My rule of thumb is unless it's, like a cracker or a baguette, I don't chew it. Steak, pork chops, if you really set your mind to it, you can just swallow those things whole. Me, personally, I say cut out the middleman. Who needs to chew? Don't beat around the bush. Just get it right in your stomach. Instant gratification like that. Anyways, I swallowed it whole, and I don't know, it just got lodged in my throat, and I couldn't breathe. My airway was blocked, and I was suffocating, and I'm calling Cecil, help me. I'm motioning. So I'm motioning, I'm trying to call Cecil, help me, please, I'm choking. And he was like, I don't know what you're saying. And I wrote choking on a notepad. And what does Cecil do? He says, choking on what? Choking on dick? Is that appropriate? He's looking me straight in the face. I'm choking to death. I'm turning blue. And he has the audacity to crack jokes. Apparently he didn't do anything. Because before I knew it, I blacked out. I swear I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I went up to heaven, and God was there, and he greeted me, and he said, Tug, what you're doing there on earth with the Tug's Tips, you're doing the Lord's work. Okay, I couldn't do it better. This is God saying this. I swear to him, this is what he said. It's not your time yet, Tug. As much as I'd love to have you here, because you're like nothing but good company, he said, you got to go back. So I say, okay. So I go back. Cecil, apparently he told me that I was dead for a good 15 minutes. He saw it as an opportunity to take out his anger on me, and he was just beating me with things while I was dead, and he was just beating me. I guess I think at the end he had like a baseball bat, and he just like slammed it down so hard on my stomach the date shot out, and I just popped up, sprung up, back to life. Cecil had the audacity. He walks over, and he picks up the date, and he's about to throw it out. I said, Cecil, I'm not made of money. The date's perfectly fine. I said, there's no need to throw it out. You don't just throw out a date just because you were choking on it for 15 minutes and it's full of mucous membrane and saliva, and you coughed it up and it flew across the room and landed in a dusty floor vent. You don't waste perfectly good dates, okay? Where do you think the term save the date comes from, Cecil? So that's what I meant when I said I came back from a date. As for the shirt and tie, I just personally believe that when you look good, you feel good. And that's my tip for you this week.